And we're live. Dagoth, good to have you on the podcast.
Good to be here, Joe. Thanks for having me.
I want to start out with some personal questions so the listeners can get to know you better, if you don't mind.
Of course, Joe. I'm an open scroll.
I understand you live inside a volcano guarded by a magical fence and ash blizzards. Is it hard finding hot singles in your area?
Yeah, bringing bitches back to the crib can be a challenge, but I've been trying my luck with online dating.
Really? What apps are you on? Bumble? Tinder?
Bumble doesn't allow shirtless pics, so that's a no-go. I was also going to use Hinge, but I heard Vivek's on there and, light skins get all the play. So I've been using old reliable Tinder, which works for me because that's where all the freaky necromancers and Ashlander hoes are anyways. I also dabble in dummythickdunmerdames.com when I'm down bad for some dark elf donkey.
Any success so far?
Not as much as I would like.
That's surprising. Maybe you should try Tinder Gold.
No thanks, I'm not a simp.
All right, well, what's your pickup line?
I made it up myself. Here it is. I must have used a scroll of Icarian flight because I'm falling for you.
That's pretty smooth. What about your bio?
Just a god looking for someone to fix a broken heart so I can use it to power a massive Dwemer war robot. If corpus disease is a deal breaker for you, swipe left. Yes, the mask stays on during sex.
That's like 3 red flags in a row. Also, are you actually a god? I thought that was the Aedra and Daedra.
Look, if that Zenyatta-looking-ass Vivek is considered a god, then so am I.
Fair enough. Well, maybe you could use some pictures with a pet. Vivek told me that's how he pulls all the Dunmer bitches. Do you have any cats or dogs?
Ha, a cat. Well, as appealing as it sounds to have a Khajiit slave, I don't have an infinite supply of moon sugar. As for a dog, only if you count Nick's hounds.
They're cool, man. I got my golden retriever Marshall right outside the studio.
Really? Do you mind if I pet him after this?
Are you serious? Dude, your hands look like they could unlock a Nordic puzzle door.
Okay, fair enough.
Speaking of Skyrim, that brings me to my next topic, Morrowind.
Ah, yes, the best game in the Elder Scrolls series.
I don't know, dude. I think you're looking at it through nostalgia glasses. I just don't see how else people overlook its flaws.
I see it through a dope golden mask, actually. And what flaws are you referring to?
Well, for one, the graphics don't really hold up.
Jamie, pull up my modded playthrough using OpenMW.
Holy shit, you can make the game look this good?
Yes, this is Morrowind in 2023, so now you can all stop bitching and learn how to install mods. You see now, Joe? Morrowind can never be outdated when it has a thriving modding community, keeping it as fresh as Hackalow leaves.
Still, dude, that doesn't change the fact that the quests are pretty boring and repetitive.
The quests are not boring. They're vehicles to explore the interesting and foreign world, which is unlike any other entries in the series. God, Joe, have you ever played an RPG?
Well, it's hard to even know where to go without any quest markers.
Oh no, whatever shall I do without quest markers? How about pay attention and use your own sense of direction?
Yeah, but the directions given by NPCs aren't always helpful.
All right, you got me there.
The combat is so clunky, too. I'm always missing my attacks for no reason.
Do you have any stamina?
Hell yeah, I got stamina. I take ice baths and eat elk meat on the regular schmegular.
No, I mean in the game.
You mean the green bar? Yeah, it's full at the start of every fight.
You're probably not using a weapon you're skilled in. Let me see your build.
Jamie, pull up my Morrowind character stats.
What the fuck is this? You have all 3 armor types as major skills. Why?
I was going for a tank build.
And what is this? Marksman, sneak, and hand-to-hand? Are you trying to handicap yourself?
Dagoth, don't be ableist. And no, I picked it because I like bow hunting and doing cool martial arts stuff in real life.
Jamie, please get this Gwardung off the screen before the Heart of Lorcan has to revive me again.
Look, dude, Oblivion is the superior game, and that's a fact. The quests are just so much more diverse and interesting.
Oh, here we go again. Yeah, sure. If you're a mindless dullard that prays to the almighty quest marker, then I could see your point.
What about the item physics? It was groundbreaking that you could pick up and move objects around.
Yeah, and once you pick one up, all the other items start shaking like they're scared they'll be next. At least in Morrowind, you place an item where you want, and it obeys. Not to mention the Khajiit and Argonians in Morrowind are where they should be, shackled up in slavery.
Whoa, Dagoth, be careful. I don't want to see you get canceled.
Canceled? I'm a god. How can you cancel a god?
Let's stay on topic. Oblivion has big titty bouncy booty mods.
Well, I do love me some tig bitties.
And what about the engaging guild quests of Oblivion, like in the Thieves Guild where you get to put on a mask and become the Grey Fox?
Yes, I'm sure cosplaying as a fox would satisfy your furry fantasy. Does the mask come with a foxtail butt plug, or is that sold separately?
It's not a literal fox. It's just a...
By the 9 divines, Joe, I'm just fucking with you. Next time, I'll cast a detect humor spell on you so the joke won't fly over that Meridia's beacon head of yours.
Oh, Meridia's beacon. I love it when I find that. Dagoth, where are you going? Dagoth, where are you going? Dagoth.
Get the fuck out of my way, Jamie.